Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of I, Frankenstein. This movie is directed by Stuart Betty, who previously directed Tomorrow When the War Began. This movie stars Aaron Eckhart and Bill Nighy. Aaron Eckhart plays the monster Frankenstein, and in this movie he's an independent wanderer. He has a thinking mind, but he doesn't have a soul. And it's not until he's caught between a demon and gargoyle war that he's forced to pick a side. I, Frankenstein reminded me of some comics that I've read and some movies that I've seen where you have a main character who's caught in a war between two factions, two rivals. And your main character tries to be the focus throughout the story, but really they're just introduced and then their characters get lost because you focus too heavily on one side or the other or the reason that they're fighting in the first place. You kind of lose focus of your main character, and even though they tried to develop him and give him a character and a personality, that was all lost because he was either fighting with the gargoyles or the demons. But then again, what do you expect from a guy who wrote the last two Pirates movies and G.I. Joe? I want to say Aaron Eckhart was good as Frankenstein, but he really wasn't. He's a good actor, but this role didn't suit him at all because Aaron Eckhart is too well-rounded. He's good at everything else, but when you give him a personality like that of Frankenstein, you need an actor that can be very wooden and one-sided. Like Keanu Reeves would have worked, and even Ray Stevenson, somebody bigger, because the way they made Frankenstein look in this movie was just like Aaron Eckhart, a guy who was ripped and muscular just with scars here and on his body. He wasn't disfigured, he wasn't deformed at all. He wasn't a monster, he was like a human who was just happened to be named Frankenstein pretty much. I want to say the other saving grace this movie had was Bill Nighy, but unfortunately his character was bad as well. I like Bill Nighy a lot. I loved him in the Underworld movies, but in this movie he just did his regular Bill Nighy voice, and like any monster creature movie, he took on a human form and at the end transformed. He even played a prince. With a guy that age, you need to play somebody older and higher up on that scale. Even the co-stars in this movie were bad and letdowns. Either they were wasted or they were hardly in the movie. Courtney is in this as well. It's good to see him after the last Die Hard movie, but just when you think, oh, his fight scene's going to be cool and he's going to be an awesome character, no, his fight scene's way too short. His character's wasted. Even the two people that save Frankenstein at the beginning of the movie, you think, okay, they're going to make a friendship with him, they're going to be his pals in the movie. Nope, they're hardly in it. Even the big black guy from the Underworld movies is in this, and I was happy to see him, but then his fight scene is literally like a second long. The only good thing about this movie, besides it having Bill Nighy and Aaron Eckhart in it, were the epic songs during the fight scenes. But unfortunately, this movie breaks the rule of three when it comes to fight scenes. The music was awesome, but that's the only good thing about this movie. If I, Frankenstein, taught us anything, it's how to waste perfectly good potential with a story. This movie could have been the next Constantine. It could have been really cool, but just like Van Helsing, Blade Trinity, Underworld Awakening, Hansel Gretel, and especially Legion, this movie showed us that if you take monstrous, demonic, and angelic creatures and try to make an action movie out of that stuff, it just fails. So, I, Frankenstein, you're getting a D-. Till next time, guys. See ya.